All right, gang, let's check out this new top 5. Yes, sir.
30 insane little details in Fortnite Chapter
today.
6. And I wouldn't blame you if you missed the chicken chonkers.
Nigga, what? Bro, that is hard, bro. Look. Nigga.
6. And I wouldn't blame you if you missed the chicken chonkers.
Nigga, the chicken chonkers, bro. Bro.
PAXX Originals are easily some of the
That's
best
hard.
shoes you could buy, but these are my absolute favorite because of
Damn.
one single
I
detail.
forgot they added
We
shoes,
all know
bro.
Chickens are famous for laying eggs, so if you take a look at the soles of the
Oh, that's
slippers,
hard.
there they are. All
Oh, bro, that's so cool. I love
cracked and
details like that,
broken
dude.
Because you've been walking
Man,
on
does
them.
anybody have
What about
those?
when you're flying down?
Oh,
Well,
shit.
if you equip the new Daily Flyer glider, you'll ride
That's
it
sick.
like usual, dangling from a pair of handles underneath. However, there is one way to change this.
Okay.
Pair with the Superman outfit, and the handles will
Oh.
be removed. Instead, he'll just catch it and holds it above his head.
That's
as he flies
tough,
down,
bro.
just
Attention to
like the
detail.
comics and
Fortnite, attention to detail, always.
movies.
That's so cool, bro. They actually let you do that in the game? That's so sick.
They've also added my new favorite vehicle to the game, letting us drive.
Oh, I ain't played Battle Royale in a
It's
second, bro.
perfect
That's
as
so
an
cool.
SUV, and it only gets better when you hit the boost. Usually
Damn.
these cars need an exhaust or an engine at the back to shoot the energy out.
Okay.
But since the bus is covered, the emergency door opens.
Sheesh.
And that's not
That's
all.
so
See, the booster
cool, bro. Like, that is so cool that they added that in the game.
Shooting those flames, yeah, that's the burner we see on the top
That's
of
so
the battle bus
sick.
every match, used to inflate the balloon, and
Oh,
it's
man.
even got the vendor tech logo.
That's so cool.
Drive it over to the academy, and you'll
Let's
be
see.
able to explore the grounds for even more secrets. Around the school corridors, you can spot a bunch of posters advertising
Man, the
courses.
detail. I mean, because think about how many other artists and stuff they had to bring in to make that content, bro. That
So
shit's so
some
cool.
warning signs.
No,
Since
littering.
this is a
Littering.
school for
Littering. I
students
think it was
with
littering, I'm
insane
sorry.
powers, it makes sense that they've got rules against feeding
Man,
organ shadow
what attention to
ravens or
detail.
even
Like, they don't
using
even have to do all that,
teleportation.
bro.
There's even
Like,
ones
they really
allowing
care about these
telepathy,
games.
banning comic POW actions and warning you against angering storm beasts.
Oh,
But
shoot.
there's one character added recently that's not getting enough recognition. Clyde is the second
Bro,
raccoon.
what? I literally have never seen that before in my life, bro. That I don't know how I feel about that. Y'all wearing that skin, bro? Who's wearing that skin, bro? This is weird, bro. I don't
we've
like it.
got now after the first had a bunch of trash panda references. This
Yeah,
one though takes it to the next level. On his back is
That's-
a wanted poster, but his holster straps perfectly line
That's
up to
cool.
create his bandit mask. They even have the eyes drawn on top.
That's hard.
Sometimes
Little
you gotta
details
check
like
out
that. Oh,
the alternate styles to find hidden secrets,
shit, what
like
is
on the
that?
new Omega Alpha skin. Players were pretty disappointed to see
That's
his second
hard.
variant wasn't the iconic black they were hoping for. but
That's
instead
cold,
gold.
bro. That black one is crazy, though. This skin right here is wicked, bro. Who has this? Who got this right now? This is sick.
The iconic black they were hoping for, but
Sheesh.
instead gold. It
Ugh,
just
I don't
felt
like
strange.
that. I'm not feeling that, bro. I am not feeling that. Why would they not drop black?
Oh, this is actually because the styles
Oh,
inspired
shit. Hold on.
by the female counterpart Oblivion. Now, we've all seen the emotes that sit differently depending
Okay.
on what skin you're wearing, but now we have ones with a different laugh. The chest bump and shock grip emotes dropped earlier in chapter
Oh, it's
6.
cool.
and we have ones with a different laugh. The chest bump and shock grip emotes dropped earlier
Okay,
in chapter
bet.
6 and sound completely different if you're using a male or a female outfit. Check it out.
Okay. Oh,
Remember those
Oh, yeah,
warning
different
signs I
outfits.
was just talking about? Well,
don't
disobey
get that.
some of them and you'll actually get something out of it. There's one in the new
Man.
basement warning players against stepping on the
That's
grind
sick.
rate.
oh man, that's so cool if they push it like this in here. Like, and if you don't adhere to it or you don't do it, they'll actually make something happen in the game. Like, I feel like taking that
But
time
if
to
you
do those
take it as a
details is
hint
so cool.
instead, You'll get a huge rotation trick for free. And a skin for this year's summer
Oh,
event
shoot.
also has a double meaning
That's
behind
cool.
it. This is Summer Dump.
Oh snap! 14 days of summer. When is
Obviously,
that?
the
Is
yellow
that start already?
crash test guy we've seen before, but decked out to hit the beach. He is also made entirely out of wood. So
Okay.
now with this redesign, he is based on the wood mannequins
Oh,
artists used to
sick.
draw. And that's not the only object from real life you can spot in the summer
Man,
update,
I love
because
that.
Bruno Mars's set is also hiding a toy from our childhood. Take a look at his guitar, and you'll see it's actually a Tamagotchi.
Oh snap! Oh man, the guitar, bro.
with a little
Look at that
Bruno on the
detail,
screen.
bro.
Spin it around, and he's even got the power switch with the reset button on the back. Another item just changed Fortnite
Man,
canon
wow.
after 8
That's some
years.
details
The
niggas don't know
Blossom
about.
Pod backpack houses a small futuristic plan, but the cool part is this
Oh snap! Look at that, bro. It's like a plant inside there. So I love the backpacks, bro. I love how they take the details and like put them in the backpacks. That's literally
with
one of
the
my favorite
temperature,
parts about Fortnite.
16
For sure.
degrees. Probably thinking, what's so interesting about that? Well, this actually tells us that the world of Fortnite uses degrees Celsius instead of Fahrenheit. Otherwise, it would be below freezing. And if you've been dropping at Demon's Domain to fight Daigo, you might have spotted some remains of the old POI. From his shop signs to the underground workshop. He corrupted the entire Amass Meadows to create this place.
Snap.
But search far enough and you'll find the Burr gas station shop is still hanging on, with their sign of products being sold.
Oh shoot, that's cool, bro. It's like still in there. They just like left the sign and shit. Jeez, man, that is so dope. Who has that?
Another detail. As you're skydiving, the X-Wings fly right alongside you in attack positions. But stop moving and the S-foils will close. This gets even better because
whoa, that's hard, bro.
And the S-foils will close.
I look at the little wings.
This gets even better because
man, that is hard. They had to do so much animation for that too. That's so
simple
cool.
Click of the trigger button, you could choose how you want them: closed or attack position.
Lock S-foils
Oh
in
snap!
attack position.
details, bro.
Pineapple buttons.
Oh, this skin is hard.
Bomb. He's obviously designed so his coat looks like the chunks of a pineapple, but combine it with his jacket straps and the random pin on his shoulder, and you'll realize he's a giant pineapple grenade.
He looks like a grenade.
At least we could count on the droids being friendly, because despite the season being over, you can still head to the Star Wars POI's meet.
Okay, but I thought he was gonna say he can like blow up or something.
Campfire, while the others are hidden through a vent in the resistance base, hoarding a bunch of slurp. But if you want to truly
man, it's cool they leave that shit in the
how
game.
much
Like
effort Epic put into making Bruno's new skin. Now, when he does an emote that makes him happy, players have noticed that you could actually see the smile lines and dimples on his face. It is,
man, look at that. That's tight, bro. Look at that. Look at the details in bro's face, like when he smiles, bro.
so realistic.
That's so cool, bro. I got them veneers
in
the game.
But stop and listen at Supernova Academy, because that's exactly what
Man.
happens. While you're wandering through the POI, you could actually hear school announcements play over the intercom in Fortlish. That's like the Fortnite language.
Oh, let me hear it.
Now, a huge
I did not know you had a
crashed into the
Fortnite
island
language,
couple
bro. What
weeks
the
ago,
hell?
And while nobody knows why, that didn't stop the
Bro,
gnomes
what?
and YouTube bots from moving in and checking out the new scenery. They're not just outside though. Head into
Oh,
the
snap.
lab and you can break into a secret room where they're hiding a bunch of slurp barrels. Another brand new emote for the summer is the Lil
Slurp
Submarine.
barrels?
It's another one of those mini.
That's cold,
The
bro.
Lil Submarine.
I like
It's
that, bro.
another one of those mini traversal.
That
emotes
is
you
hard.
like, but there's something about it that 99% of players will
That's
miss.
sick.
Listen closely.
Oh, what?
You heard
That's
it,
so
it's
cool,
the
like the
sub
sonar.
going off. But for the sound file, Epic actually reused the
that's
prop
cool.
thing that's been in creative for years.
Oh, wow.
I feel like I'm never gonna unhear this. Now,
Oh,
if
it's
you've
a
been checking
prop
out the new
ping.
Superman rewards, ready to add them to your locker, you might have
Damn.
seen the last style
Huh.
and noticed a strange squiggle appear on your screen. And that's not a bug. This is actually the signature of the legendary Jim Lee, a comic artist who's worked on just about every hero you could think of and is currently
Wow.
the CCO of DC Comics. So, why is it here? Well, not
That's
only to
sick.
James Gunn's new Superman design for the skin,
he draw
but
that?
the pen and ink version is drawn entirely by Lee. He's not the only legend who's made an appearance either, because Big Bill
Man.
is also back, and he's the sponsor of Kappa
That's
Kappa's
sick. They
brand
probably
new
drew that too.
investment, Pickleball. Head over to the new courts, and you can spot cardboard cutouts of him
Man.
standing around, as well as posters with the
I love these details, bro. I love this poster. You look at his little face on them posters, bro. That's so
Pickleball to
dope.
the island. Not the only on-the-nose joke either, because the upper slippers are not just adorable,
Yeah.
but also
Oh, those are
have
so
another
cute,
great
bro.
detail. It's on the
Aw.
sole, and this time instead of smashed eggs, you'll find a bunch of bones hiding under
Those are
there.
cute.
I love the amount of effort Epic put into their own
Man, that's
superheroes
sick.
this season, giving them powers and personality. It only
Oh, yeah,
gets
for
better
sure.
when you're
Absolutely.
using
I
the
loved
base
all the
boost
superheroes this
gauntlets. Synthwave has their song "Let the Music Play" and both a
yeah, I love
jam
those.
track and emote in the past, but if you listen, you'll also hear it every time you use
Oh,
your
okay.
power.
Oh. Oh, it's hard.
Next time you're landing to grab them from Supernova Academy, check out
What
the
a
roof of the
cool
main
detail,
building.
bro.
I know it sounds strange, but from above, you'll notice the
Okay.
shape of the skylight and tower engines form together to make a sword. Or maybe it's a crossbow, I don't know, depends how you look at it.
What?
And don't call me crazy, because who remembers the sword-shaped lake in Neo Tilted that ended up being the biggest hit?
the
I mean,
heck?
come on. It also turns out Fortnite is cooking their own skins this summer, and I'm talking
What?
literally. We've got a brand new outdoor themed
Oh,
set
shoot.
of instruments like a lawnmower, fishing rod, and lastly, the barbecue grill. Seems great until you notice they're cooking both chicken wings
Oh,
and
man, they
beef
coming
patties
crazy
on
this
there,
summer.
which is okay. And then we have sauce.
A little fire though, bro. That looks fire, bro. That definitely looks sus. That looks
I don't know
sus
how the
for
Brock
sure.
skin feels about
But it
this,
looks fire though.
Who knows? Maybe it's his babies. We also just got the entire lineup of cartoon dads.
Hey,
in the game,
yo.
and their sets are full of details, but my favorite is
Man.
hiding in Cleveland. You might remember him being a mailman in the show, but
That's
did you know
sick.
that Epic recreated an entire scene?
That's cold, man. That is clutch, bro.
And if you remember, our main characters of Chapter 6 are actually
Man.
siblings. Geigo,
I love when they
Jade,
do that
and
shit,
Kendo
bro.
are all part of a family. So
What?
it's even cooler when you check out their
I didn't know they were siblings, bro.
Siblings.
What? I did not know they were siblings.
Geigo,
Bro, I did
Jade,
not know
and
they were
Kendo are all
siblings.
part of a family, so it's even cooler when you check out their weapons in the new
Oh,
level
it's hard.
expeditions mode. The impatient and reflective dual daggers belong to both Jade and Kendo, and their descriptions even tell us that their grandparent passed them down
Okay.
to them. It's not just your eyes you got to use to spot details; it's
Oh, that's
also
sick.
your ears sometimes. If you've been neglecting the First Order base since
Man.
the Star Wars season ended, now is the best time to visit. Not only are there no
Bro.
stormtroopers to fight, but if you stop and listen, you can hear all
Okay.
sorts of sounds, including the iconic Imperial alarm.
I'm trying.
Another sound you got to hear for yourself.
Man.
is the brand new portal at Demon's
You really gotta be like a
Domain.
Star
Now,
Wars
we've
nerd to
got
be
plenty
locked in
of
on
these over
that.
the chapter so far, but
Oh,
this
shit,
one
is it open?
different. It is far more evil looking, and if you listen
What's happening?
closely, you could hear demons whispering inside.
Huh? Yo. I don't like that. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Details and
Bro, what? I did not like that last part, nigga. I said demons inside. Hell to the gang.